home run. Good afternoon. It is April the 11th, 2017. Time to wrap up today's trading and take a look at the Globex session and tomorrow's market. We'll start with our customary disclaimer. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as a lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Okay, we came in to today's market and we were hoping to sell 52 to 56. We just touched 51s right here. 52, 56 came way back there before the market was open. There was a good trade here for plus. We talked about this trade right here. Plus a mean green trade. That trade lasted all the way to that bar's close right there. That was a big trade. That was worth 10 points if you wrote it out and got out on when Tilson went from red to green. This trade right here is a loser. This trade, if you'd been in this trade first, you would not have stopped out. So this trade or this trade certainly would have been plus. This trade would have been plus. This S, you would not have stopped out. With a tremendous amount of patience was plus, but probably a scratch. This retest failure right here, no worse than a scratch. So it got pretty choppy, but again, we've got, if they will let the market sell, we've got trading opportunities in the E-mini, and that's the key. Looking at the F1 screen, lower high, lower low, find a place to sell it. Looking at the F2 screen, it's P being put in backwards, so short covering. Right now, last rotate stopped at 48, so sell 1, 48 to 50. Sell 2, 54, 56. On the buy side, we're at 43. We'll make it 35, 37 by 1 and 30, 32 by 2. Open it up a little bit to the downside. Doubt if the piece is going to break out around the globe overnight, so we might get a little help. China put something out telling North Korea that if they cross the red line, not only will the United States attack them, China will attack them. And China, to prove their point, has told their Chinese trading companies to return, I think, 9 boatloads of coal to North Vietnam, and that's about their only export. So, whatever Trump and Xi agreed to in Miami, north of Miami, is working so far. Higher low, higher high. The auction was not particularly attractive, but it did rally the market and we closed strong. Part of that is probably the problems that we're facing in Syria. And on Sunday, the carrier group arrives in the Sea of Japan, so nobody expects anything to happen, but you never know. Didn't see the Syria coming, so again, I don't think anybody's going home short this week in gold, crude oil, or treasuries. Okay, definitely a P, definitely pointed higher. Sell failure to take out and hold 16 to 20. 23 to 27 for sell 2. The breakout came from 8. We're well above that. So 9 to 15 last. So 8 to 12 by 1. and then 1 to 5 by 2. Now the 30 year is a tougher piece of paper to move. So we've had an okay week 3 year. The auction results were not really great on the 10 year, yet the market has rallied. So we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. But right now it looks like they're going to rally it into the 30 year. Okay, number 1 will be the buck to 04. Sell 7 to 11. And again, it's hard to take a market straight up and move the paper without a big piece of news. We don't have news scheduled for tomorrow. We have import-export prices, Atlanta business inflation, and then the crude inventories. 20 to 24 is number 1 on the support side. Buy 13 to 17 by 1. And buy 5 to 9 for buy 2. Looking at gold, which had a strong day again as treasuries. The drumbeat of war is getting louder. Very strong market to the upside. On the F1, find a place to buy it. F2 is going to say the same thing, I believe. Very, very strong close, very little. Okay, 81, 82 is the next. So the 70, say basically 80 to 83 structurally is where we'd expect resistance now. So, sell 1, 79 to 81, 84, 86. On the buy side, 70 to 72 by 1, 65, 67 by 2. Okay, crude oil, again, I don't think the hedge funds will be out there selling it. The drumbeat of war is getting louder. So the only group I would see that would be actually selling it would be the producer, because they can deliver in and they're enjoying these higher prices. So higher low, higher high on F1, find a place to buy crude. We do have the APIs out tonight. I have not seen the guesstimate. There's your move out of the middle in G period. On a G split, definitely a P. If we put all this back together, definitely a P. So we have nothing but P's behind us. So 53 and a quarter, 53.50, and down to the APIs, sell 1. 75 to the buck, sell 2. On the buy side, 52.75, 52.50. Give it a little bit of room because of the APIs. Do like the long side here. And then 52, 52 and a quarter for buy 2. If the APIs show a draw, we're not going to get close. We're probably going to be buying 53 and a quarters. The euro, all currencies had a good day against the dollar today. Higher low, higher high. We did reject prices over 106.60, but the dollar was down today. And we had a 65 to 75 sell this morning. We just touched the bottom part of it in D and E period. That's when we expect in E period the AM session to be over. And the market began to sell after E period and really drifted lower to finish week, and we're looking at a B. So right here, 106.50 to 60, sell 1. 75 to 85, sell 2. On the buy side, 6 1/4, buy 1. 106 even, buy 2. And for those of you that can trade London time, you've got a distinct advantage. Or if you're an insomniac, great markets to trade. Gold and the euro start in Europe. Hey, that's it for the 11th. We'll get after it again bright and early in the morning. You all have a great evening. I plan on the same, and I'll see you in the AM.